So if you're anything like me, you've been wondering over the past 5, 10 years why it seems like everyone, including ourselves, is so tired all the time. And I think the answer is absurdly simple. We're so tired because we're so overstimulated. You take in more information in a single day than your little primitive brain was meant to take in a lifetime. And every single bit of information that you take in, every single tweet, every single text, every single TikTok video, every single email, every single like, every single comment, every single video you watch, every single one of the 25 tabs you have open, every single Netflix show that you binge, every single news story, every single post on your doom scrolling feed, your algorithmically driven feed, is something that has to be brought in through your five senses, processed by your brain, emotionally responded to, and then stored away. Every single one of those things, every single notification, every single little flashing light you see on a screen, every single video, every single song, every single Facebook update, every single Instagram post, all of it. Every one of those steps has to happen. So I think you can see the compounding effect at the end of the day as to why we're all so tired. It's because everything we're consuming passively in our day-to-day lives, more information than we were supposed to take in a lifetime, every single day, every time we take in one of those things, it has to be responded to that way, right? Everything has to be brought in through our five senses, processed within our brain, processed emotionally through our body, and then stored away. So everything we're giving our attention and focus and energy to is stealing that, and then we're left completely depleted. Your attention is their currency, but your attention is also your currency. So how do we begin to combat this just exhaustion that we all feel? Again, it's very simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. We have to be bored again, right? We have to stop letting these things steal all of our energy, right? We have to reclaim our energy for ourselves, which means we have to become bored. We have to let our brains not be chasing these constant dopamine hits 24/7 from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed that just deplete us of energy. We have to reclaim our decision making and our conscious awareness of where our energy goes. And sometimes the simplest form of that is, instead of staring at a screen, stare out the window. That's the world we were meant to live in. That's the world we were meant to see. The natural colors, the natural movements, the natural flow of nature. We're not meant to stare at these screens 24/7 with the flashing lights and the dopamine hits and all of it. So we have to become bored again. We have to consciously see these distractions for what they are. They're not us engaging in the real world and in real life. They're us numbing out instead of consciously creating our life. Self-care does not equal self-comfort. I think the easiest way to do this, and again, it sounds absurdly simple, but is to meditate, and not in a focused on anything sort of way, but a meditation of detaching from all of these things, from detaching from our thoughts, and detaching from our thoughts wanting to follow every one of these things down a pathway to completion in our brain, right? We have to cut it off at the source. We have to live completely in the moment, bored, and let our brains and our nervous systems reset. Because, here's the dirty little secret, the more that our energy stops getting passively stolen from us, the more we retain. And the more that we retain, the more energy we have to directly focus on what we want to in life. It's a big part of the problem, is that everyone feels like they have no energy. And even when they do, they can't focus it the way they want. Because again, it's all being stolen through all of these various avenues. So the more that we can sit with ourselves be content with nothing and thinking nothing, the more our energy will stop being stolen by these things and will be retained within us. So if you want your energy back, become bored again, reclaim your focus and your attention, and focus that on not letting these things passively steal all of your energy. The more you focus on consciously conserving your energy and not having it passively exit your body, the more energetic you're going to feel, and that can happen almost instantaneously. Love y'all.